Hello, my name is Niffy and today I want to showcase a silly fun idea that worked out better than I expected. The current Limbo at the end of March favors characters that deal Genesis damage by straight up doubling it. So, I decided to build a team that mainly focuses on dealing Genesis damage, but without 37 for stages 5-2 and 6-2. The team consists of Fool, Nick Bottom, Sotheby and Sonetto. The investment into Sotheby is pretty high at Insight 3, Portrait 2 and Resonance 10. But besides that, no character in the team has very high investment. The roles in this team are very simple. The Fool taunts the enemy, tanking most of the damage and causing corrosion Genesis damage in the process. Nick Bottom heavily buffs the Fool's defenses and at some point uses his ultimate on the Fool, most likely dying in the process. Sotheby provides additional poison Genesis damage and healing. Lastly, Sonetto is here mainly because she is a cheap character everyone owns that helps a little bit with damage and survival. The fight in 5-2 is relatively simple. As said before, the Fool taunts and Nick Bottom buffs. The problem is that you need to deal additional damage because corrosion's damage is based on HP the target has left. This means corrosion alone can't kill enemies, which leaves us with Sotheby's poison. Because of the enemy's effect, this means that she will take a lot of damage over time herself. All in all, this fight doesn't get too complicated though. Nick Bottom ends up sacrificing himself for the greater good as we end up with a 12 round clear and a pretty impressive damage distribution. Let's go over to 6-2 now. This fight will prove to be quite a lot more difficult. Not only do the bosses hit harder, they also deal more AoE damage. The ultimates of the bosses are more impactful as well. The gunman stuns the target, which would remove the taunt buff, and the critter deals great amount of AoE damage. This means that you have to make use of both the Fool's and Nick Bottom's attack incantations, which steal Moxie at 2 and 3 stars, preventing the ultimates. It took me quite a bit of tries and practice to get the hang of it, and not only finish a run, but also do so in a decent number of turns. The fight overall then went as expected. Nick Bottom does what he does best, dying again for the greater good. His ultimate this run prevented 2 stuns from the gunman, allowing the Fool to tank most of the damage while the team healed back up. In the end, I let the Fool die as well, trying to go for a 12 round clear, but finally missing it by a small margin. Sotheby finishes the job, leaving us with a more even damage distribution. The difference here between the 2 stages lies in the fact that Sotheby can only ever poison 2 enemies with 1 incantation, while the Fool can easily corrode 3. Well, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope we get more content in the future, where the Fool and Taunters in general can work. Until then, I wish you a nice day, and thanks for watching.
Typhon won't give up his friends, neither will Sotheby.